Hello, it's White Dove E-Store. Today we're going to be demoing a TSL 100 from Marshall. This is a triple super lead, awesome amp. What we're going to basically do is I'm going to start out, I'm going to loop something through the M13 stomp box. I need a looper on it. I'm not going to use any of the effects like the distortion or any of that. And I also have a volume swell pedal. What I'm going to do is kind of loop in through the lead channel, use the volume swell channel to be able to give me first kind of a rhythm, a heavy rhythm but not real heavy, and then give it a little bit more volume so that the lead really breaks through using nothing but just the setting on that amp. So that's how we're going to kind of start. I'm just going to switch this over now to the lead. Messing around, I kind of had a couple hiccups there messing around with it. So this is the lead channel. We're going to switch this over to clean and let's just do the diagnostics check on it. So I'm going to kind of fidget with this camera a little bit because what I want to do is I want to show you just the each individual setting. So let me get you back in, and I think really the best way to do this is to clear the loop setting on the 13, and then I can stand over by the amp and kind of just go through each and every one of them so that you can see what it sounds like, whether it's scratchy or not, you know, all of that different stuff. So let me just loop something in for a nice clean sound, and then we'll right now. So gain let's come back. See here. I actually have the reverb on all the way. There's a deep setting here too. For the presence. I don't know how much the camera is picking up. It's a real subtle sound for the presence. In the effects mix, take it all the way out, all the way in. In the reverb, which will, I'll have to do something different so that you can hear that. So let me stop that. Let's come back to that reverb just so that you can really see that it's working, and it'd be easier just to do it this way and do some you can kind of hear it. Turn it off. So that you can hear the difference. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, actually, let me see. Let me take you out just a little bit, zoom out. We're going to move you over again. We want to go into the crunch and the lead settings, and I think I'm going to have to do something different. That track is not going to work for that. So let me go ahead and switch you over. You heard the lead setting, so let's do this. Let's work on the gain. Turn that volume down a little bit. Individual reverb setting. I don't know if you can see it right off here to this side, so let me do this. Let me readjust this. And let's take the lead to the crunch. And this is basically just a little bit, I'm trying to think of the word for it, a little lighter in the distortion area, I guess. It just tones everything down. So that's full gain. Okay, and then let's do the bass and the mids and the treble on it too. So, and of course you've got the different amp settings for the deep. I think I've showed you just about everything I can. So now what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to pan you out just a little bit. Let's take this off. Let's switch this down. I want to show you the number on the back. That way you don't think that, you know, how do you know that's the amp really involved in the listing? I could play any amp and then tell you that's the amp. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to wiggle the camera around a little bit so I hope you don't get too seasick. And we are going to just come in here. And I'm going to unplug this just for a second and try to easily move this amp so I can show you the serial number on the back. Okay, let's see if we can zoom into this. There it is. So there's the serial number M1998431101, and I'm shaking a little bit trying to hold the amp together. B. So that's the settings. That's the back of the amp. You can see it. This doesn't come with a foot switch, unfortunately. But that's the amp, and I hope I just kind of demoed it really well for you, so it wasn't too long. As you can see, the front, the face, everything is really in good shape. And this is the top of the Tolex. There's only a few, there's only a few small spots, like one right here, that have any marks in the Tolex at all. They're really small, few in between. Okay, so I hope that was good enough for you. Hope I didn't mess it up too bad, and I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. Thank you.